Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura and in today's video I'm setting up my bullet journal for March. When I'm recording this voiceover it's almost March already, so yes, I'm probably late again, but I'm trying to be more on time with my future videos. This month's theme is going to be koi fish, and I know what you're probably thinking. A pond and lily pads, you maybe have seen this on my social media channels before. I did a similar kind of theme for March of 2020 and it was one of my most popular, if not the most popular theme I ever did. But in 2020 the theme was dragonflies and this time it is koi fish, so that's something completely different, am I right? But to avoid it from looking too similar to the 4 years older version, I also changed up the style of the lily pads a bit, and also I didn't end up drawing any other plants either. As for the koi fish, drawing these flowy shapes is really hard for me to do. I don't actually understand why this is such a struggle for me, but most of my koi fish doodles turned out extremely messy. And it's the same when I'm drawing hair or soft fabric or stuff like that. I definitely have to practice that more. I guess my art style leans more towards the more angular and blocky shapes. But in the end, I somehow made it work. I think all in all, the cover page turned out really cute. However, there is something else I wanted to quickly talk about. Maybe you've already seen it on Instagram or my YouTube community tab, but I'm gonna close my Patreon as soon as February is over. There are different reasons why I think this is the right decision for me. It's hard to let my patrons down, but I've been struggling more and more lately to get my uploads done in time or early enough for my expectations. People should actually have time to work with their printables before the month ends, and because I put Patreon first, my monthly Plan With Me videos are late too. I've been dedicating so much time for Patreon stuff that I neglected pretty much everything else regarding my channels. So I have to admit to myself that this isn't fair for my patrons, and also it doesn't bring me any joy anymore. And I really want to have more time for things I enjoy. I want to focus more on my art instead of drawing the same things over and over and over again. I want to make more content, more videos, more photos, and also I hope I can enjoy my own bullet journal themes again. And actually, I think this is okay. I had to try and see if it works, and it was fun and exciting at some point, and I'm glad I tried. Of course, I can't tell yet if I'll ever be active on Patreon again, but if I am, it will certainly be very different. I don't think I'll do monthly journaling printables ever again. However, what I want to say again, and I can't stress this enough, getting your guys' support is the best feeling ever, and my patrons will forever have a special place in my heart. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. I truly appreciate it. And now back to the setup. For the color palette, it's very similar to the February one. I'm using that dark yellow Ohuhu marker the 3rd month in a row, and I'm still not tired of it yet. But even though I used the same red and yellow markers, my accent color kinda turned out to be green, which I'm actually very happy with. This way it doesn't really show that I used 2 of the same color so much in my opinion. Also, green is my favorite color, so it's a win-win situation. For my calendar spread, I kept it quite simple. It's the usual layout, very minimal color and only a few doodles. If you watch at least until I create my tracker spread, you will certainly understand why I'm keeping this one so simple. And as you probably noticed, my cats are keeping me busy too, so simple is not a bad thing at all. Little story time. After I filmed this setup, I accidentally left my bullet journal open on my desk and went to the kitchen, I believe. When I came back, I found little bite marks on my pages right above that one little fish doodle on the top corner. It seems that someone, I don't know who it was, but I have someone under suspicion, that someone got a little hungry and my little doodle looked just realistic enough to give it a quick taste. Even if I'm a bit sad about the damaged pages, I think it's really funny and cute. But also, I can't be mad at those guys. Next up is my tracker spread, and I'm not gonna lie, it was hell to set up. If you remember that old mood tracker with the lily pads from 2020, you can probably guess that I didn't want to do the exact same thing again, so the only other option was drawing 31 koi fish, and guys, these are a mess. Because I wanted to draw them fast, I just wanted to finish the setup and call it a day. But also, I don't know if it's the fact that there are so many that you don't realize how messy every single one of them looks, but I don't know. I don't think the spread turned out so bad. What do you guys think? habit trackers, I'm drawing 8 simple calendar boxes again, and I switched up some of the habits I want to track for this month. I'm trying a tracker for posting again, and I know I'm really bad at posting regularly or at all, to be honest, but I want to try. I also added a journal tracker because I just picked up the book The Artist's Way, and the author wants me to write morning pages for the next 12 weeks, so I definitely needed a tracker for that. Also, Henry was very helpful. And my last spread for this video is my weekly spread for the first 10 days of March, and there's nothing really to say about this one. The travel notebook size doesn't really allow for very creative layouts or designs, unless you're okay with some really tiny boxes and less planning space. But for me, that's actually really nice. It takes the pressure off of me to make every single spread super pretty and cool. Some spreads, if not all of them, only need to be functional, and that's great. I just added one tiny little doodle to the bottom corner, and that's it for this video. Here's a quick flip through of my March 2024 bullet journal setup. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel for more art content. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and have a wonderful rest of your day.